Testing, testing, 5, 2.
I will kick you so hard, your voice will go up 5 octaves.
Do you know what won't go up 5 octaves? 3 Bs. What's the name of the show we're going to watch now?
We are about to watch episode 1 of Blockade Battlefront.
I know absolutely nothing about this. The only thing that is keeping me wanting to watch is the fact that it's triple B. It is an alliterative title, and I am a sucker for alliteration. Clark Kent, Lois Lane.
Idiotic.
You don't know what alliteration is, do you?
Not a fucking clue. Let's start the episode.
It's when words start with the same sound.
No, I wouldn't have gotten that from Clark Kent, Lois Lane.
Or idiotic.
I wasn't trying to do...
I think you were.
No, I wasn't.
I don't believe you. See, I'll tell you when I don't believe you.
Carlos Crap.
See, the problem there is it would have been better if my name was...
Carlos.
It would have been better if my name was Cranston, because then you have the CR sound going. Else, if my name is ever turned into Cranston, just kill me. Don't change my name back, just kill me.
Deal.
So, I'm putting an enormous amount of trust in you here.
I have no idea what this is about.
What?
I'm trusting that Funimation would not simulcast a shitty show.
You are the biggest sack of crap. Why do I let you do this?
I know what Seraph was about. This one, I have no clue. This could be the...
I don't know who's dumber, you or me right now.
You chose this.
No, you brought up a title. I'm like, that sounds like a spiffy title. Let's jokingly do that. Dave's not going to steer me wrong. Wait, Dave steers me wrong all the time. Constantly, consistently, every day. Am I insane?
Yes. You keep on doing the exact same thing, expecting to get different results.
I should point out that the last simuldub we saw was Yurikuma Arashi. You liked that dub. I was not a fan, although I liked certain characters in it. Although I only saw episode 1 and I didn't care to see more dubbed because I had already fallen in love with the Japanese cast. Since I have not seen the Japanese cast here, I've not heard them, rather. Yep. This is getting more of a chance than that did because
I know.
Now I have no comparison.
Mm-hmm.
It's like if I saw the Yuki Yuna dub first, I probably wouldn't have pined for the Japanese voice actors.
Oh, and shout out to Funimation for actually quickly dubbing a number of these shows now.
Yeah, I'll save my shoutouts until I see if the quality is up. Right now my high bar is Yuki Yuna. I was really impressed with that one.
That also wasn't a Funimation one.
No, it was Ponycan, but Funimation you expect better. So
yeah, and so far they haven't...
Use your words, Dave!
So far they haven't actually, screwed up to me.
Yeah, except they have Kureha. I'll never forget that. That was a direct quote from Yurikuma Arashi dub, episode 1.
Okay.
Same voice inflection and everything, including when I broke. In fact, I think I did that line for them. If they are in an online game, I swear you're dead.
I'm not putting on Log Horizon yet.
Hello, Miss Shayla. How are you?
This is an online game. Because this looks suspiciously like Kirito's stupid house.
Your big brother came to this city.
This is an online game. You're dead, man.
I don't know! I have no details on this! First impression?
Well, when I'm writing a letter, and I'm getting a feeling of deja vu. Didn't I say something to the effect of, during the first episode of Kill la Kill, that one student, begs his mom to not send them back to the school because he was like another student got, and I quote, shit-canned like Dragon Ball? Well,
yes, you did.
I think when you're writing a letter, and the chicken head man just lost his head, and blood swords are clashing with pile bunker fists, and there's guns and explosions and just all chaos is happening. Maybe put the pen down and take life-saving action. I'm just saying, perhaps it's not the time to be writing a letter.
Perhaps it's time to get out of New York.
New York is a pretty safe city. This is more like
Feelings haven't changed
Oakland.
much since then.
Sure.
I've never been to Oakland, but I hear bad things. If you're from Oakland, I
Rumor that
feel
those
for you.
feelings aren't true.
We live in Edmonton. You can feel bad for
And
us.
today,
Now, they're talking about New York. This doesn't necessarily mean this is New York.
When they say that New York once stood on this very spot, I'm gonna say they're in freaking what's left of New York.
It could be metaphorical. Maybe New York had some troubles before. Also, I dig the fact that there are all manner of creatures walking around.
And then he's chasing what looks to be a small monkey.
Yeah.
trust me, it's even.
As a result of the Great Collapse, we were given conclusive first-hand exposure to an alternate dimension, a theory long held to be nothing more than the stuff of science fiction. Although we are now aware of its existence, we don't really know much else about it. Isn't that so, Mr. Guevara? Yes.
So yeah.
Best
like,
co-host ever.
3 weeks after my
Isn't
arrival,
that right,
Real
Mr.
yes man.
Mr. Guevara? Reminds me of Harvey Birdman's hawk. It's like, call the next client in.
The monkey was there, then it was gone, then it was back.
I blame the dub.
I guess that knowledge is something we can all look forward to, eh, Mr.
Well, they said it was mushroom fog, so.
Well, they said it was mushroom fog, sure, but I expected, kind of a dome, not a mushroom cloud.
Where else but here would a mushroom not mean a mushroom?
Is this an actual fashion thing?
What, goggles?
Yeah.
When you're a Digimon protagonist, you need goggles.
I don't think we're watching Digimon try.
It's too bad, really. Are we ever going to be watching Digimon try?
September.
We'll see.
Surprise, surprise!
Of course.
Well, hello. It's been a while. Don't tell me you've forgotten the most sadistic freak of El Salem's lot. It's me, Fempt, the king of depravity. So, how's everyone doing out there these days? Me? I'm utterly bored out of my damn mind. And I hold each of you responsible for this stifling boredom! All of you complacent swine, just waiting with mouths wide open for food to fall in, but you never choke!
This guy pisses me off.
And so you forced my hand. You've given me no choice but to create my own fun. This is your fault. Did you hear that? Sounds like the game's already begun. I suppose you'll want to know the rules. Simply enough, locate the second dimensional gate and destroy it before the demon halves can find one another. The gate will release the half-demon for a nanosecond every few minutes, giving you the chance to find it. Just look for the clear-cut rubble these feisty hellspawn are bound to leave in their wake. But if the demon halves manage to find each other first and then merge into one, oh, buddy, just thinking about it is utterly terrifying. They may seem bad now, but just you wait. So, the best of luck to you and yours. Trust me, humanity, you're gonna need it.
Mr. Klaus.
Kefka? Kefka Palazzo, is that you? I think it's Kefka Palazzo.
Put the kid down, Zach.
A little bit less Kefka.
Just try to use your brain for a moment.
Enough, Leo.
I sure hope his camera blows shit up.
I kind of hope that it doesn't.
I'm just
'Cause
kinda tired of hearing about
I
that
think
place.
one speed grapher is enough for a lifetime.
I really wish we'd been doing anime raves back when we were watching shows like that.
Moving
Just get me a
around, let me
car,
finish
preferably
this
one
shit.
that can't be blown up by a fucking camera!
I was so irritable that day.
Exactly.
My sister had been born
Some of our
disabled,
reactions were
unable to walk.
awesome to that
It
show.
was common knowledge.
Some of them were.
Like the
Heard about
dentist.
Salem's lot all the time.
Yes, the dentist.
Although they never said it.
I don't think a drill is
My
supposed to
parents were
work like
desperate
that.
to make these miracles to restore her leg.
I don't think a camera is
That's
supposed to
what
do
annoyed
that
me so
either.
much. Them clinging to it.
Put your hands behind your head and prepare to be shot! There are so many really bad things I was going to say right now based on current world events. Comparing this, what I just said, to real police departments. They would all seem like they're in bad taste, so I'm going to shut the fuck up now.
Knowing you, that might be a good idea.
Yeah.
I admit it's a good look for
This
you.
guy wishes he was Dante
Here
so
goes.
bad.
Don't miss your chance.
You're not Dante, Zap. Sorry.
Let's try some big different
Just to
blood technique
make,
blade
just for
work.
the audience, we're talking about the Dante from the anime, right?
We're talking about classic Dante, not Dante. I don't actually hate Dante, but I'm talking about Dante.
Okay.
I really dig the music in the show. I
Yeah.
really dig the jazzy freaking... What's the word I'm looking for? Classic jazzy type of music.
Yeah.
It reminds me of Metropolis, that
Yes.
movie by
yes.
by the guy who did Astro Boy, whose name I completely forget.
I'm also digging the.
Osamu Tezuka, that's the guy.
I'm also digging the aesthetic to it.
It's nifty, it's
it's-
nifty.
Neat.
It's neat.
Though the powers are so Nightwalker.
A little.
From the blood.
Okay, Zaps are.
Yeah.
Yeah, Zap is a little Nightwalkery.
Looking ugly.
All of the reasons why I've begun.
Well,
Okay,
now
well that was Blockade Battlefront.
someone enjoys his role. The King of Depravity is voiced brilliantly, and I'm not sure what happened in between Yuri Kuma and now, because this was fine. Dub was great, actually. The voices were all good. King of Depravity loves his role. Not Dante sounds like he's really trying to be Dante, but failing, which I think is the point. His name is Zap. I didn't catch the name of the leader. It was Franz or Kronz or something.
Something like that.
We didn't see much of Chain. Was that her name?
Yeah.
Chain, Japanese name. There's obviously a lot of intrigue built up. There's what are his eyes? What are Leo's eyes? Why are his eyes like that?
What actually happened to his sister? Is she actually reading a letter of his, or is this all in his mind?
Yeah. There's definitely there's stuff to see.
If she
and-
lost her sight so he could keep his with the eyes of the god, then how could she read the letter?
Or maybe it's entirely possible that the reason he was afraid and didn't want to give the god his eyes is because he knows what his eyes were. Maybe his eyes
Who
were
knows?
always like that. So, very fun. Soundtrack was good. Animation was good. Dub was good.
My only redeeming feature being
Yeah.
normal.
Only issue is that this is the kind of show that tends to run out of steam real fast.
And it could. I am not going to take a shot at it
Used to
after
the
episode
abnormal
1.
starts to feel normal.
This is the kind of thing that can lose steam very fast, and I can't ignore that. Do I want to watch more? Yes. Gradually. I'm not going to break my own heart and commit to tons of this, only to have it disappoint me later.
Well, you realize this is episode 1. It literally just aired on Funimation's site like 2 days ago.
Okay then, well, I guess there's no problem here.
There is no, unless you went to the Japanese version all of a sudden, there is no binging,
Yeah, I guess not.
I think you're confused.
which is actually an advantage of watching these as they air.
And what I've been trying to do recently with the releases is release something old and something new together, because I got a pretty big backlog to deal with. And
Yeah, take your time.
oh, I'm gonna announce some stuff soon
name's
here,
Leonardo
including the
Watch.
change of video player and what we're gonna do with fall, and
It's not
because
like
I'm not gonna
this,
get those
but I
videos
guess I
done.
just
Spoiler
flew right
alert.
into this
Except
godforsaken
with
city.
a few exceptions.
Yeah,
Um,
I mentioned that we should just do that.
yeah, but I want to say something and put some notice up on the video that is up and the audio that's up, so that people aren't, so that our one person who's waiting for that with his or her or their breath baited are not waiting anymore.
Yeah,
As for Battle Blood Brigade, Battle Blood Battlefront, Battle Blood
Blockade Battlefront.
Blockade Triple B. Yeah, fun show.
Absolutely.
Fun show. I enjoyed it. I'm only skeptical because of stuff I've seen like this that runs out of steam fast. Otherwise, everything about this I liked. Good
you
dub
know
too.
what show that was kind of like this that didn't run out of steam? I hate when I have the name and then I just forget.
You
Good
see,
work. Good
I'm an
work.
aspiring photojournalist.
You have until the end of the video
That-
to.
The 2 agents and the princess,
Licensed by royalty?
licensed by royalty.
I'm the one who had to get you to remember that last time.
I know.
LBR.
It kind of had a pacing like this,
Thought I
but
was normal.
didn't peter out.
Sure. But it was also very short. That was
12 episodes.
Yeah, that's short. 12 episodes is pretty short, right?
I don't know how long this one is.
True, true. I mean, 12 episodes suits some shows. Like, I wanted more out of Yuki Yuna, but I also wouldn't have wanted a full 24 episodes. This is the kind of show that I think would be fine with 12, because this kind of show dwelling too much, it can wear, there's too much energy. This can wear out its welcome very fast.
There's reasons why shows like Kino's Journey and
Thank you very much, really.
the King of Thieves, Jing.
King of Bandit Jing?
There's a reason why those only were 12 episodes.
Oh yeah, sure. Both of those, if there were more episodes, like, at the end of Kino, I was already getting a little tired. And even Bandit Jing, I was getting tired on episode 3 or 4, even though I kind of liked it. I was kind of like, okay, I get it. Recently, one of our fall 2014 things that kind of ended up like that was Ori no Twin Tail. Ori no Twin Tail wore out its welcome real fast. That said, let's not blame this for sins it hasn't yet committed, I guess.
And just to come back to that, though, we were still singing Ori no Twin Tail's praises at episode 7 or 8.
Yeah.
It only really dove in the last 3 or 4 episodes.
Fair enough, fair enough. Yeah.
So yeah, this has been Blood Blockade Battlefront and
Blood Battle Brothers Blockade Blood Bathing
and we're looking forward to more from Funimation on this.
Blood Brigade Blood Bikini beta testing. Don't stop it yet. We have stuff to say. Blood Battle Belated Blood.
Check us out at carlsondaveanimerave.com where you can find more of us doing this.
Blood.
I've been searching.
Belated.